What up, what up? Hey, Kim, how you doing? I'm alright. Oh, shoot. Just plopped down. My bad. I don't know how that looked on y'all, yeah. Still up here in Long Beach. I'm leaving at 4 in the morning. My flight was delayed. There was something wrong with the plane, and I wasn't about to get on that plane. I'm sorry. They said something was going on, and they had to do some stuff, and I was like, no, I'm good. Let me get up out of here. I'll catch it tomorrow. So, they gave me some new tickets for tomorrow. I will be heading home tomorrow. Well, actually, 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, how you doing, Pamela? Y'all asked me some questions. You got anything y'all want to know? Let me know. Crafting away, how you doing? Still in Long Beach. I'm in their little area right here. There's no people. So this is right here, minor, I know. But I'm not around a group of people, and I've been trying to breathe through that mask all weekend, and my allergies are messed up now because it's hot here and it's freezing in Ohio, and my body just don't know how to act. What y'all working on? Y'all got questions for me? Y'all need to know something? Y'all want to know something? Let me know. It's 5 o'clock here, and my body is adjusted a little bit, but I still feel tired and mug. Where I'm from, it's 9 p.m. How was those events? Anything new we need to know about you learned from the show? It's a whole bunch of stuff that I learned from the impression show. It's a whole lot of stuff that is getting ready to drop as far as DTF machines. Um, you don't have to necessarily convert a machine. Honestly, I don't think I would ever convert a machine, knowing that I had a sublimation printer, and then trying to keep up with that converted sublimation printer is a nightmare. So the DTF machines that's about to come out, they're going to be affordable. They're going to have warranties, and if you're looking to get into direct to film, it's going to be the way to go. I also spoke with DTG app. If you guys haven't checked out that video, please check it out. There will be some new vinyls dropping pretty soon. I'm working with some blank apparel companies. I'm trying to find out the best blank apparel. I have Circle Clothing, but now I need something else. What was that crafting on? I don't want to put my finger in front of the camera. What caught your attention the most? What printer do you have now? What caught my attention the most was the STS. And that's a new printer from All American Print Co. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go check them out. allamericanprintco.com. I actually spoke with the owner while I was down here, and we're about to be working together I might do a review on that machine. I'm not sure yet. Let me see, what else did you ask? What caught my attention the most was the 4-head and the 6-head silkscreen setup that they have. They got 2 automated machines. I'm nowhere near ready for an automated machine because I still have to figure out how to work a manual. But if I had the money to get that automated machine, I'm definitely gonna grab it. What's up, James? How you doing? So, ask me questions. Anything else y'all need to know, want to know, let me know. I'm gonna try to answer them to the best of my capability. This week was the first time I got to meet Seek in person, and it was off the hook. When you're staring through these phones, these lenses, through these cameras, you kind of get like a perception of what they look like. But when you meet them in real life, when you meet that person in real life, it's completely different than what you vision or what you're seeing. So to y'all, he was like, Mike on the screen looked different than Mike in person. I'm like, yeah. And then I was looking at the video. I was like, damn, I look kind of different. Yeah. Seeing you two together was great. It was great to have my brother here with me. For real, for real. What's the biggest takeaway from the event? Um, the last time I left one of these, I was motivated. Same with this one. You start to realize things that you could be doing, different ways to capitalize in this market. Everything is a means to a way. You know what I'm saying? Even as far as like the machinery, as far as what's late, what's the newest, styles, trends, blanks, all of that. Apparel by Mac, what up? How you doing, bruh? I seen you shipping out them transfers. That was the first thing that popped up in my timeline today. I said he gritting to it. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody eventually at some time. Uh, I've been talking with a few people trying to have like a, I don't know, a YouTube event where all of the fellow YouTubers get together somewhere. Maybe we could talk, be a weekend getaway. That would definitely be nice. That way we can all hook up, get content, ask each other questions, and just see each other. But y'all know, COVID is crazy. And with these events, I know it look crowded and packed. It's just about how you operate and how you move. Shandy Cheek, how you doing? So, even at the event, I went into the event, I beelined it to Econo Transfers, then I left Econo Transfers and I made a circle around the whole building. What do you think was the biggest trend at this event? Well, Rock is definitely going to be big anytime they're in the building. And if you don't know who Rock is basically what started screen printing equipment, aside from Ryonet and some of the other ones that's out there. And another thing is there was a lot of DTF print companies. So with that being DTF taking over the market, everybody's trying to come up with their own machinery. Everyone has something that they want to offer to the DTF community. Everyone's trying to capitalize off of this movement. And for me, it's cool, but I like DTF, and like I had mentioned before, the STS is going to be a machine that I'm looking at. And the STS, I don't know the numbers after it. I'm not familiar with it, but all I know is it prints for me. It applies the powder. It cleans the powder. It cures it. All I have to do is cut it, put it on a shirt. I love these YouTube groups that is going on. So many crafters helping each other out and giving the support to. Yeah, of course. That's what we are. We're one big family. And anybody that says that's not, ain't part of your family. At the end of the day, we all got to stick together. Small, big, medium, it don't matter. We all have to stick together. Plus, when you help somebody, I don't know about y'all, but for me, when I help somebody, genuinely help somebody, my reward is just that. I helped you. You're in a better spot. You're able to do what it is that you have to do. Now you're able to make some money, or you've learned something new. That's what makes me smile. That's what makes me happy. But everybody don't feel the same way. So I can't speak for everybody, but at least for me, that's what I get out of it. Like the squad talks, I know for sure my brother feels the same way. Seek, the other half of Squad Talks, our Squad Creator podcast. We genuinely pump the information out to those that need it, and not gatekeepers. Liberty Graphics, what up, Juan? How you doing, man? You feeling better over there? Man, get them vitamins in you, brother. Get them vitamins in you. There were a couple of vendors that had hidden gems, and I'm going to discuss that tomorrow on a Squad Creative Podcast on YouTube. Seek and I are going to have like a It's going to be a different type of Squad Creative podcast, but I'm going to explain the trip, how we met, how it all came together, and, where we going from here. Tell me about, tell me about I am a starter in all you wants. No matter how big or small, we all rock stars, Crawford. Like, trust me. Um, Tired as hell. What up, Rye? How you doing? Yeah, Rye, man, I got stuck here. Something was wrong with the plane. So I get to the airport, and the pilot comes in. He runs to the bathroom, but he's running like quick. I'm like, oh, he looks sick. Something might be wrong with him. Turns out something's wrong with the plane. So I don't know if he had the bubble guts because he had to land the plane or what it was, but my intuition was like, nah, man. Mm-mm. So I went up to the stand and I was like, look, what's wrong with the plane? Because we were delayed. She was like, well, the mechanic's coming out. I'm like, the mechanic? I'm like, y'all still don't fly that plane? Y'all gotta call a mechanic? Nah. I don't know about y'all, but I've watched all the movies. 747, like some of the scary movies and all of that. If something's wrong with the plane, I don't want to get on that plane at all. If it's a windshield wiper, I do not want to get on that plane at all. My life means too much to me. My wife's life means too much to me. Plus, I got 10 kids I got to return back to. Can't chance that. Once you in them clouds and that high elevation, it's nowhere to go. You stuck. You up. I appreciate that, James. Y'all, please hit the like button. Y'all didn't invite me to that lobster sandwich place. Look, right. I ain't even go to the lobster sandwich place. Seek and Stan and I think it was John Phenom. A couple of other people went to that. I didn't make it there. Mechanic, no, I'll take it. You know what? That's what I said too. I was like, yeah. I can't be taking those type of chances. That's serious, when somebody say something's wrong with the plane. Well, they didn't even want to say. They just gave you this look, and it was like, the flight's gonna be delayed. We don't know. It's gonna be delayed until further notice. That's all it took. When I heard delayed until further notice, and that they was calling a mechanic, I said, babe, we're gonna be here for another night. She's like, what are you talking about? Then we talked about spending the money to come back to the hotel. I can't just drive home. I'm a week away from the house. I live in Ohio. This is Long Beach, California, so it is what it is. Mechanic shoot on walking too, yeah. That's right, catch the next flight. Get me on a new plane. You damn Skippy. Excuse my language. Well, I apologize. I did get a chance to chop it up with this. Cool, man. I'm gonna be here a couple more times. I'm not sure exactly when, but Rye will definitely get a hold of you, brother, so we can meet up somewhere. The event was phenomenal. It was definitely way better than the one in New Jersey. Now, the one coming up again in New Jersey, I don't know if I'm going to make it to that one. I may not. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to go, but I've been in Atlantic City, I think 3 times in my life. And all 3 times, same result. And then last time I went for the impression show. And it wasn't even a third of what the show was this time here in Long Beach. This show in Long Beach was awesome. I mean, being from a person, this is only my 2nd show, but it was off the hook. All the new vendors, all the companies I spoke to, the DTF companies, the new innovations, which is the new machinery that's coming out. It's amazing stuff in store for this year and for the next year that's about to drop. Guys, just stay tuned. For sure, I'm definitely catching the next flight. I just look. I have been called dumb in my lifetime. I ain't too afraid to say it, but I ain't that damn dumb. Yes, Educated Natural, y'all please hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that we are communicating with each other. It does something for the algorithm. What? I don't know. And as soon as I find out, I will let y'all know. What y'all working on? What time is it where you're at? Here is 5 o'clock. It feels like 9 o'clock to me though. My eyes is heavy. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning here, but my body hasn't settled to California time. My body is still on Ohio time. It feels like I haven't got any rest. Even though I went to sleep, it still feels like I haven't got any rest. 8:23, 7 p.m. So y'all on the East Coast and Central time, right? I think I'm saying that right. 8:23. Yeah, it just turned. Let me check. 5:24 here. How you doing? Yep. Crafting away. What are you doing? What's one of the machines that you have? What's one of the vinyls that you're working on? What's your niche in this industry? Shit, I just got done running a snowblower. I'm frozen, right? My daughter called me, right? And she was like, I hope y'all enjoying that warm weather. A blizzard hit in Ohio. And I guess it's like ice everywhere. On top of the snow. Someone inspired you at the show? It's okay. You can say Ride Beats. Yeah, Ride Beats definitely always inspires me. The picture you sent me got me motivated and pumped. Or you took it yourself in this phone. Um, really, it just forced me, like, from the ISS show to figure out exactly which lane I'm gonna go in, how I'm gonna apply pressure, which moves that I'm gonna do next, things that I can add to the Squad Creative Podcast, machines that I may need to have, machines that I don't need to have. I mean, from Fashion LA Fashion, here's their shirt right here. I really, really like it. I didn't know this was quality. This is better than a Gildan to me. It's a heavyweight shirt too. It's blue. Hold on, I'll show you. Same here. I was mad as bump. Yeah, I know. Alexis let me know. She let me have it. She was like, y'all over there in sunbathing. We over here in 20 degrees with ice on top of the snow. She said cars is wrecking into each other. I was like, wow. But from that impression show, and like I said before, anytime I go to stuff like that, you can't help but to get motivated and excited and what plans you may have in the future as far as your business going, how you can apply those methods to your business. For me, DTF for sure. And like I said, that STS, I don't know the numbers after it, but it's at All American Print Co. Check that out. They got this STS DTF system that prints the DTF, it applies the powder, and it cures it, and then it re-rolls it onto like this roll. Definitely want to try to use it, or try to get it and get it into use. But screen printing, I really am pumped about getting into screen printing the most. That is a skill that I have to learn. I have to have under my belt. I work 10 or more hours a day, and it's hard to get started. But I'm watching you all and learning. I've made stuff for my family only in vinyl. Hey, crafting away, don't downplay it. You still get into it. If you work with vinyl at any time, salute to you. Hold on, I'm gonna take my hat off. I ain't shaved, but I'm gonna take my hat off to you, crafting away. Keep gritting, and eventually, hopefully, I don't know if this is just a passion for you or a hobby for you. Eventually, crafting away, you'll be able to take it full time. Maybe replace those 10 hours a day to 8 hours a day. How much is that machine? I think it's $17,000. They have they got a firm, and they got Afterpay, I believe. You have to go on and check their site. But it's somewhere in between $17,000 and $20,000. So it's a significant amount of money to invest in. But if you move in volume or if you move in a lot of customs, you can make those down payments every month. Probably build your credit right back up. I can't wait for that day. Keep applying pressure, crafting away. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep posting. Keep showing us exactly what you're doing, how you're doing it. James, it just came out. I seen it on YouTube. The STS package looks official and cheaper than DTG. Yeah, it's one of the cheaper ones out there on the market. Uh, it does look official. I got up close and personal. I actually got to touch the machine. I looked at the machine. Um, but I don't want to take away neither from like an Omni Prints, because you can get an Omni Prints direct to garment, and then you can print it like direct to film with the direct to garment printer and still make out pretty good. Now the cost of the Omni Print, I'm not sure. I know they had, I think, one for $12,000. Don't quote me on it, but that's a little bit cheaper as well. Um, you can run the printer off your phone or tablet according to the, yes. You can walk away. You don't have to worry about anything. There's a little bit of maintenance on that machine, but it's not nothing like with the converted ones. The converted ones, those machines, and the upkeep on those machines, I don't know. They got me scared. That's why I haven't jumped into one, like getting a 1430 or a 15 or a 1780, whatever those numbers is. I haven't got into that because I've converted the sublimation printer that I have, which was a Workforce 7720. And I'm telling you, when I don't want it to print, it prints fine. When I need it to print, it prints horrible. I mean, I don't complain about it a lot. I haven't did any reviews on it because I converted it. I'm not using it for what it's usually intended for, so I can't complain about that. That's why y'all don't never see me make no videos on 7720. Yo, man, get home safely. It was a pleasure to finally meet you. Let's kill him 20. You know we gonna do it. Rod, see you when I get out here, man. I'm not sure exactly where you located, but I'm definitely gonna hit you up. For sure, man. It was an honor to meet you, brother. But like I was saying, I don't make too many videos on the 7720 or complain about it. You may see me with a little crazy face here and there. Just know it's probably messing with the sublimation printer, but I'm not using it for what it was originally intended for. So at the end of the day, I can't complain. Was it something cheap and helped me get into the game? Absolutely. Was I able to do sublimation prints and knock out some of the jobs because I had? Yes. But ultimately, what do I look like complaining about something I converted to something else? Now, if it was Omni Prints or if it was at STS and it wasn't working like it was supposed to, yeah, you might see me on this camera talking smack. So let me ask you guys a question. What are you about to get into in the year 2022? If you are working with vinyl, are you planning on doing sublimation? If you're doing sublimation, are you planning on getting silk screen or going into screen print? Hello and good evening to the host and to all in the chat. Rico Lewis, how you doing today? What up, brother? There you go right there. DTF was the best thing smoking at the show. It was. I was just telling them about the STS system from All American Print Company, or All American Print Co. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to allamericanprintco.com. The machine starts with STS. I don't know the numbers. I don't know the letters after it, but it starts with a STS. There's a full demonstration. Mike, I have a question. Go ahead, Rico Lewis. What's the question? Shandy, vinyl and screen printing for you. Okay. Jane said, what up, Z? The Educated Natural, I'm looking to get a wide format printer for sublimation. I keep getting 2XL plus size shirt orders and design an 8.5 by 11 isn't cutting it. For real. Oh, that's my cousin. Rico, Lewis. Hold on. I don't know. Somebody might just okay. You know anyone who does embroidery? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get with you in a minute. I would like to know somewhere I can get quality tees, long tees, and hoodies. Circle Clothing. There's a couple of other places out there. You have to do your due diligence. I know I did run into these people. This is LA Apparel. And I really like the feel of this. Is a heavyweight tee. It's not thin. It's not soft. It's like, it's a better version of a Gildan if you ask me. Kim, the Inkle Tank 150 is amazing. If you could find one, it's worth it to hands down. Okay, good thing. I truly appreciate this opportunity. So you know, 755 sent me to your space. All right, shout out to 755. I appreciate you, Rico, stopping through. Any other questions, y'all could definitely ask me. Just trying to find one. Educated Natural said to response to James. It's a lot of different machines out here that's on the market and that's available. You just have to figure out which one's gonna be an asset and not a liability. That's your biggest thing right there. How am I gonna make money off of this without it costing me a whole lot of money, if at all any money? So how was the fashion district out there? For real, I got to experience a little bit from the show. I walked around a little bit, but I didn't get to really get out there to really see. Please repeat. LA Apparel and Circle Clothing. Usually my links is in the video. It probably is not on this one, but if you go to any of my videos on my channel, you'll see a link for Circle Clothing. LA Apparel isn't a link yet. I really want to get out though, James, and see some more, but you can't do it all in one trip. And where we were located, it's not like I know the area, so I could just get out. I was really out there, like, just looking for real, for real. And everybody's looking at me. I look like a big fish out of water down here. There's some other companies out there too, Rico Lewis. I'm not sure on all of them. I have to list them later. Or if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Facebook, I posted a couple, I do believe, but there will be more. You have any other questions? I'm gonna go back to what James said. Any fashion trends you see at the show that pop out to you? So there was a few. They got where a lot of the images are breaking away into pieces. They're not whole images. Like they had the guy from Breaking Bad. I'm not exactly sure. Walter White. They had Walter White's face on like one of these shirts, and it was in like some sort of some type of image. I know. Got trolls on here somehow, some way. Every time I come on, there's some type of trolls. I don't know where they come from. They hop on my page when I'm on. Either on here or on Squad Creatives. We'll do this, sir. I need any special designation or for Circle Clothing. If you have a wholesale license, you need to go ahead and enter that. That's gonna help you get it at a much cheaper price. If you have a wholesale account, a tax ID, you know, any of those things as far as business concerned. Way to get that bot out. This is absolutely only platform. Yeah. We definitely trying to get those bots out. They come in, annoy everyone. I honestly don't know what they got to gain from that. It's just something to do, I guess. You know, I don't know what you could. How do you get money, or what does that do, other than get someone's channel flag for some inappropriate stuff or the links that they put in there. People People have too much time on their hands. I dedicate my time towards my craft. If I'm not doing my craft, I'm editing videos. If I ain't editing videos, I'm thinking of the next best thing. If I ain't doing that, me and my kids planning something for the future. And my wife. DTF seems costly. This is Rico Lewis. Um, would be good for novice. I was thinking of just, well, right now you're talking to a person that's only rocking with heat transfers from Supercolor and top transfers. But eventually I'm going to get into this DTF. I have got a few DTF transfers, and some of them were good, but not the quality that I want them to be. They're not like where I could say, your shirt's gonna last for 2 years, your shirt's gonna last for 3 years, your shirt's gonna last for 5 to 10 years. I can't say that with these DTF transfers that I have gotten so far, but I'm hoping to be able to say that. With my due diligence and my wash test, we'll find out. My kids are super rough on clothes, and if y'all haven't seen me do a wash day, I might do one for YouTube. So when I do a wash day, typically I go to the laundromat, right? And I'm not separating clothes. I don't separate clothes. I've said this from the beginning. My wife separates clothes, and she has a heart attack when I don't separate the clothes because she wants whites with the whites, towels with towels, socks with socks, all blah blah blah. Blah. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm not doing that. I have 10 kids, and we ain't separating. So someone's like, why don't you just use a washer and dryer at home? Well, the washer and dryer at home can wash maybe 2 loads. And I would be washing clothes for the next 2 weeks, where I can go to a laundromat and just knock it completely out. So, appreciate that, James. I'm always going to put the content out. My phone has a little bit of a delay in it. I'm not sure if y'all can see it on y'all end. I can see it on my end. You will pay for quality, that's for sure. Hold on. Let me go back up. DTL seems I was thinking, yeah. Salute, James. I really, really appreciate that. I'm always gonna put the info out. 12 is always gonna put the info out. My brother always gonna put the info out. Can I get shirts without any of that? Yes, absolutely. You're just gonna pay that market price if you're talking about Circle Clothing or LA Fashion. Now there are some places where you can go and get like deals, but I can't exactly think of the places. There was one that Seek was telling me about, I believe in Chicago, but they're irregular shirts, and they're like $2 to $3, I do believe. Two, three, $4 irregular shirts, and you can get a whole bunch of them. Uh, I will pay for quality too, for real, for real. Quality over everything, because at the end of the day, these customers have to come back to you. Case in point, you may do somebody's grandma that just passed away, right? But at the end of that year, they may have a child that's graduating from school. Then sometime in that year, they may have that same child have a birthday party. So you kind of want to make sure whatever job that you put out there is professional as possible. And keep the lines open. Listen to what opinions they may have. Something's not right, make it right. At the end of the day, they know you're a small business. They know that you're trying to get to the top, and they're willing to work with you, even if you do make a mistake. Rico Lewis, wow, congrats. Appreciate it. Rico Lewis. My mother made us assist. Hey, for sure. James put something in here. Easy T Mart. Hit me with info for bruh. All right, will do. Yeah, I see the bot, Rico. I don't know. I don't know why they come on here. I don't know what they have to gain from that. For real. You come on and you bot and you spam somebody's channel. For what? What reason? Appreciate that. Educate Natural. She's one of my moderators. Ain't nobody out. So y'all know. Y'all like, he walking around. Nothing on. This is proof. And Zeke, you better tell Anna too that you didn't see me in the hallway. And if you tell her, I'm gonna act like I don't know. I don't know what he was talking about. He was lying on me. Do I have any more questions? This was definitely an opportunity not to be missed. My advice to you guys, if you've never been to an Impressions Expo, to get to one. Some people can't do it because they can't afford it, or it may not be close enough to where you're at. I understand that. So just get one that's close to you when it comes time and actually attend it. Trust me, it's free. It's a chance to network. You get to rub elbows with all types of people. And you might get to see your favorite influencer. I think it's a code for something. It is a code for something. It's to tell them to send more bots over. I don't know why they do it though. They try to get your information. Like if you have your credit card hooked up or personal stuff, they can like access it. How's the new eating lifestyle? I lost a little bit of weight. Ask Zeke. I look different. I feel different. Hi Marissa, how you doing? Yeah, I have slimmed down a lot. I gotta walk. Video don't lie. No, it don't. Oh, you talking about nah, Seek. No, sir. I'm gonna put this in the high category. She's gonna be able to find it. She's gonna be like, Mike, you hide videos? I'm like, nah. Seek sent me some. It was inappropriate, so I had to get rid of it. Oh, that's crazy. What screen print setup stood out to you? That rock automated system was like 9 heads. It was as huge as this hallway. It felt like at the time. No, it was like super huge. I believe it was 9 heads going at one time. They had this big, massive dryer. And then also, Rakama had a line of machines, the embroidery machines there that looked slick. Yeah, laugh out loud for real. Here we go, James. So my room is actually back here. And I asked him when we got it, I'm like, y'all put me in the closet? And I'm paying much money to sit in the closet? Come on now. The lifestyle change is definitely working for me. The only thing is I'm used to doing exercise at a certain time of night. I'm not sure if they have an exercise room here, but with this time, everything is thrown off, y'all. So that's what I've been doing. What I'm doing now. Walking in this hallway. I could walk around the block, but you know, I get the eyes. People look at me like I'm crazy. And don't be nothing. I'm like, why y'all looking at me like that? I must say, I think I'm malnourished from the food here though. I did not like it. And my brother gonna tell you different. He's gonna be like, that man don't like food from anywhere. I give California Kitchen 4 stars. But everything else, save your money, people. Save your money. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I go back. Yeah, that rock was, oh my gosh. If I had the money for that, that's all I would do. Gym by the bathroom. Oh yeah? Where you should have seen it. They had like 15 people here fixing the elevators when I came back. Fixing these. I don't know what went wrong. We took the steps. What's up, Tampa? How you doing? Tampa BBQ. Here's another bot. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I got the best mods out in the business. Um, Thank you again, Educated Natural. She don't play. She really don't play. Yeah, it just pops up. Yeah, and we on the seventh floor, so you just sit down there and wait. I mean, this whole day been like that though. Everything been kind of off for a Monday. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. What's that? About 12,000. Um, Omni print, DTG direct to garment, and it may be more than 12,000. I was just quoting it. I'm not too sure on that. Check out omniprints.com. We were in comparison to the STS system from All American Print Co. Yeah, Zeke, did you enjoy the event? They're saying you need to go live, Zeke, and tell them about your experiences, brother. The DTG is fire. Yeah, it is. Thanks to all the moderators in the building, for sure, for sure. That's why I said I gotta get Kim a gift. Gotta do something for Kim. Kim don't be playing on the squad creative. She don't be playing. She don't play on these channels. And I salute you. I appreciate that. It's hard. A lot of times, like now, I have a delay in my phone. Customs Journey too. I have a delay. I'm on my Samsung. I'm not on the iPhone, and this has a delay in here for some odd reason. Educating Natural, yeah, it was dope. It was. The best thing about it, man, hands down, was I got to meet my brother face to face. Seek what up? And I got to meet Rye. Superstars, you know what I'm saying? What I miss editing my day too. That's what I was actually doing, Rye. Before I came out here, I was editing day two. I was like, let me talk to the people. How much for that rock? You know, honestly, I don't know. But I'm gonna say it's gonna be a nice chunk of change. It ain't gonna be cheap. I'm on a roll for 10 more hours. That's my brother. Whew. Kim yoked their ass so quicker than quick. Yeah, she don't play. Not at all. Wild Seek, safe travels. Rico Lewis, salute. Educated Natural for real. It's if I was to guess, just by looking at that machine, I would say I'm not touching it because I don't got the money to pay for it. But it had to be. See, how much would you estimate that machine to be? That rock automated machine, that big one, that huge one that was in their whole, that took up the whole middle of the showroom. Safe travel, swell, on apparel. Yep. You driving up and down the coast, West Coast. Baby Rock is like 35K. The bigger ones is like 100K. That's what I was about to say. At least 100K. It definitely got to be reaching 100K. Had a B-Day this week. Saw him in rare form. Happy birthday to the Educated Natural. I've been posting stuff on my YouTube, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. However, I haven't been checking my messages. Yeah, see, right, B said that Rock is close to 80K, I believe. 12 gone, I'm a fan, brother. That's Rico Lewis. Oh, my league, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's what I said. Shoot, I do some commercials for the Rock. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pay it. That's a house. That's a building. That's some acreage. What's 80K? That rock machine that we seen, it's an automatic silk screen machine. Press up to 9 shirts at a time, dries it. It's the number one machine, I believe, in silk screen pressing. Like as far as that go. So it's on top of Ryonet. It's on top of Speedball, things of that nature. I mean, if you know about silk screen, then you know. I'm just now researching it, so I don't know as much. Rye does screen print. A lot of people are getting into embroidery as well. Buddy Heart and Hustle Printing Joe did this. You make that back quick if you got the business. That's true. A lot of times I hear they say that you can make your money back in as little as 6 months, depending on your volume in your store. But you know, it's definitely a gamble because if stuff goes left, that's a big bill to be stuck with. Tampa BBQ Queens. That's my farm, acres and horses, buggies. Laugh out loud. For real, for real. That's exactly what it is. Rye Beats. That big one they had at the show had the DTG direct to garment with it. So it's probably around 150K. I forgot to mention that. There was direct to garment attached to that, y'all. So, you know, it was a couple of machines in one. Can you explain a cutter slash plotter? So it depends on which one you're looking at. Roland was there, and they had all sorts of machines, all sorts of cutters, plotters. A cutter or plotter is will cut your vinyl or your stickers out, and a lot of people use Roland or other ones. You know, like Cameo. Cameo and Roland is not on the same league. So I think it's a DTX. I don't know the numbers. Once again, after it. But for the Rollins, that's when they say it's when you're getting into professional cutters and plotters. The cameos and all of that, they call those home crafting. You'll hear a lot of times on YouTube, I'm not going to say who, but certain YouTubers that dislike folks working with Cameo will say, these fake shops out here using these cameos and they're acting like they're big business or whatever, blase, blase. And if you can get the job done, you can get the job done. Educated Natural. Hey, Tampa. 12 on apparel. Thank you all. Yes, for real, for real. Salute to everyone. The Roland Cut Printable HTV. That Roland cuts, depending on the model that you have, it will cut out everything. It'll be easier to cut out stuff. I mean, in any event, all of this stuff is an investment in your business. How much are you willing to invest in your business? So if you go with a Roland or something like that, I'm pretty sure you'll make money off of it. And how it works, I'm not too certain because I do not have one. I can tell you about the 24-inch Pro from Cameo because I've been working with it for the last year. I could tell you about the Plus. I could tell you about the regular 4, Cameo that is. I could tell you about the Cameo 3, you know, stuff like that. Sup, Texas Finest Apparel, the Rolling Cut Printable HTV. Yeah. Nah, I do know that. And that's just from doing YouTube searches and seeing different folks using it. But once again, there's different models that do different things. I heard some don't do kiss cuts. I heard some do kiss cuts. I heard some don't do like a certain width or length or something like that. Econo also offers one. They offer a cutter that I think is the Vinyl Master. I have to look. I'm not too sure. I believe it's the Vinyl Master. And it comes with some type of software, but he was using it at the show, and it was pretty wide. So you think that was about a 24-inch cutter? That might have been a little bit bigger than a 24-inch cutter. I'm going to say maybe a 36-inch, maybe. Rico Lewis. Oh, no. Hold on, Rico. Tampa BBQ. Hey, Kim. Early Happy Earth Day. Rico Lewis. How lucrative is it to make shirts in COVID climate? If you were a home business during this whole time, I don't care if you're making candles or sewing shoes or making socks or making blankets, whatever it was in 2020 was your time to get it because everybody was reaching out to those that were at home crafting. You know, we have a lot more time when you're stuck at home in this COVID climate. And it was the time to seize your opportunity. Not to say that it's late now if you're just now starting, but if you were in this climate, I bubbled during this climate. I can't speak for anybody else. I haven't had any issues. I'm still getting orders, mask orders. I'm still getting, um, my regular orders, but everything seemed to double and triple within the last 2 years. Actually, in 2020, there was so many times where I had to get my dad to do some of the orders because I just couldn't keep up. And then that's when y'all see me have my sister, and then at one time I had my brother working with me, so I was just spreading it out, trying to get these orders in and done. I don't have set employees. I have extra hands that help me. Sort of like contractors. They come in when the work is overwhelming, and then they leave once the overwhelming work is done. Educated Natural. Thanks, Tampa. Once again, y'all, salute and say happy birthday to the Educated Natural. Cake Day is coming up. And so if it isn't today, I'm not sure. I have to go on and check. But if it is today, Educated Natural, happy Cake Day. I know who you are talking about. Texas Finest Apparel. What are you talking about? Rico Lewis. Happy Earth Day, Educated. See? Thank you, Rico. That's at the Educated Natural. The only difference is the motor and the features. That servo motor is nice, definitely worth the money. Yes, it is. Texas Finest Apparel. Vinyl Master is for U.S. cutter. Yeah, it was a 36-inch cutter seat. I'm pretty sure it was. Now I'm thinking about it. So if any of y'all seen that post that Big Brando put up on the sticker, where was that sticker at? I'm about to go ahead and leak it. Y'all could tell Big Brando I leaked it. It was on the side of Untitled Transfer's vinyl cutter at booth 959. You wanna know how I know? I was there speaking. I'm absolutely for sure. It was on the left side of the vinyl cutter. He gonna be mad. There we go, another bot. I need to be schooled on the 3. Just an idea. Maybe you can hold a paid training. Rico, just reach out to me, man. A lot of times the information that you're looking for is already out there. I got the 28-inch cutter. I got the 28-inch US cutter, and it's a game changer from the Cameo 3. Salute to you, brother. Start pumping out some YouTube content so we can see that 28-inch cutter and work, Frankie. Rico Lewis, I'm late. Rico Lewis bot. Wow. Texas Finance Apparel, I know who you're talking about. The YouTuber not liking small business using Cameo or Cricket. You know anybody that hates on anybody that's trying to come up while they make it? Eventually, you being at the top, you're going to be watching that next person that you was hating on go right past your ass. Excuse my language once again. I don't have hate in my blood for a person that's trying to come up. But the same words could be used for a person that I think is biting off me constantly. I'm not going to get into it, but Frankie, I'm glad you know who I'm talking about. I ain't going to speak on it no more. Rico Lewis, I'm a fan. Appreciate it, brother. So, y'all know tomorrow we got Squad Creative Podcast, and we have Art Department, Gregory Bozeman coming on. So, y'all make sure y'all tune in to that. Show is going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is actually what I'm in. 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm probably going to look like I'm drunk on that show because I'm going to be Superman tired. I just now lightweight, slimly adjusted a tiny bit. But I know once I head over to the East Coast, I'm going to be back tired. It looks like I'm tired right now. I'm looking at myself in the camera. You sure can, Rico Lewis. You can absolutely do everything that everybody else is doing out here with that same cameo. Matter of fact, check out my channel. Check out the Educated Natural channel. Check out um, Texas Finest. Check out everybody that's on this right here. Check them out. We all doing it with that silhouette in a press, in ordering transfers. Buy myself a taco. Salute. Thanks, Texas Finest Apparel. You're a fan of Educated Natural? Yes, me too. Um, I had her on a couple of days. Like, I look for inspiration from different places. And if I'm feeling down, I automatically go to the Educated Naturals channel because it touches my soul. Sometimes you need something to speak to your soul. And Kim has a way of doing that. And I'm forever grateful to you, Kim, for that. You don't know how that message hit. Like some of the you're preaching, it affects me in a way I can't even really describe it. Texas finals, he in Cali, you gotta double it for sure. Cause everything up here is like 5 times the price that it is in Ohio, especially gas. Gas was like $5 a gallon. Team Cricket laugh out loud, yay! But you getting to it, shit, Frankie. Where can you find a $2 taco? Hey, salute to Frankie. I appreciate you, Frankie. 7 p.m. It's 9 p.m. Here now, what time there, please, so I can think. It was 5 when I came out here. It's just now 6. It's 6:04. Journey come to Texas. You telling James to head out over to Texas? We was in Houston. That was like, we stopped in Houston, sat there for like an hour, then got on a plane and come here. Now tomorrow, once I leave here, I'll be in Arizona for a couple hours, then I'll be on my way to Cleveland. Rico Lewis, bless you, brothers and sisters. Bless you as well. Thanks for being here with us. I know this is your first time. You said 755 sent you. I'm gonna check you out. James, facts, Texas. I was cutting 44-inch decal with the Silhouette Cameo 3. That's a big plus. Speak on it. Tell them. Gas was $5.75 a gallon in San Francisco. That's life changing. It made me think. I've been rethinking, like, these gas prices. I wish I had something to do with that. Happy birthday to Educated Natural from Shandy Cheek. Educated Natural. Thank you, Shandy. Well, y'all. Team Crick Guy. Crick High. Crick Cool. Team Silhouette. Is that what you're trying to say? I think you over there trying to spell silhouette. Just add an S and an H on there, alright? Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. And we got so many heavy hitters. I can't even leak them right now. But just know, every episode coming for the next, I want to say, year, y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh. Texas Finest Apparel. Did you get to meet with Ride Beats and Stan Banks? Yeah, we were all in the same room. A couple of times. I think all this whole weekend. Shandy. Hey, Rico. Texas. Get RDI on your show. Who is RDI? Do tell. Details, please. Rico Lewis. I'm basic at the moment. We got fire music playlist. Hey, that's all it takes, man. Dedication, determination, and grit. AKA grind. No one can stop you. You can only go up from where you started from. And as long as you keep applying pressure, you will be great. Shit, people will still gas if it was that high my way. That's what I was saying. I was trying to tell them. They don't know, James. I think you in New York. I'm in Ohio. They don't know. I sent you some info on them. I appreciate you, Texas. They do decals and magnets. Okay. RDI. Gas is $2.99 in Texas. Yeah, that's about what it is in Canton. But California, this part of California, is expensive. RID is cool. Nah, Texas, I gotta meet them. Great people at each show. Were you able to get an interview with any of the heavy hitters there? Of course, of course. Um, interviews, but the interviews is really gonna come on Squadcast. I mean, I got little, you know what I'm saying, interviews like 2nd-minute interviews. I think I got the longest one I got was with DTG App Store, and if y'all don't know, he's the one that does stuff for Denzel Washington, Ice Cube, Nike, Jordan. Like, he was going through a whole list of names, and he has the accolades at his shop. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it's Josh from DTG App. Make sure y'all go check him out. Tell him Mike sent you. But the real interviews from the heavy hitters, Kim is going to come on the show, Squad Create Podcast. Trust me. With the blessings of the Most High, we'll tune in tomorrow. What time is it there, please? It's 6 here in California, but when I go home, it's still going to be the same. So the show will start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're Central, that's 9. If you're elsewhere in the world, you might have to go quick because I'm not sure on the time. I don't want to have y'all there at 9 o'clock in the morning. Ken, we got some heavy hitters coming. Yes, we do. Got some industry movers. For sure. Just stay tuned. Amen. Thanks for the encouragement. That's real. It's 309 in Ohio. Yeah, see? It may have went up, you know? Yesterday's price is not today's price. I believe Fat Joe said that like 1,000 times. In one sitting. That's what I was referring to, Mike. I'm glad they are coming on. Can't wait. Yes. Yes and yes. But y'all, I've been on here for an hour in the hallway. Ain't nobody came and interrupted me yet. But I got a big mouth. So I don't want to get cursed out. And I'm trying to get back to my wife. I appreciate everyone being here.
Yeah.
Happy Cake Day.
They're like, hey, we don't want to do that at all. Yeah. Yeah. We just want to be.
They wasn't close to me. They just hopped off of this and went that way. Don't none of y'all come after me. Because this is on my arm. I already can't breathe. I am congested. And I have congestion naturally, normally. Supposed to get a surgery a long time ago when I was a child and never did. We'll go there one day. Anyhow, I'm about to go in the room. It's 10 here. Where you at? Where is 10? Hold on now. You said it's 10 there. Where Rico? Man. Rico, where you at, bruh? You gotta be in Arizona or you in Canada? Damn, if it's 10 there, that means it's what? It's 10 at the house? No, I ain't 10 at the house because it'll be 7 o'clock when it's 10 there. It's only 9 o'clock in Ohio. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, I'm about to go to my room. Go finish editing, whatever. Show day part 2 at the Expressions. If y'all didn't, please check that video out. I did a quick interview, but he was straight to the point. Good dude. I'm trying to get him on the show. Well, I'm not trying to get him. He'll be on the show eventually. And we'll have a good hour or so to chop it up with him. Have a safe trip home. You know I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and be blessed, God, brother. Most High, bless, cover, and keep you and your family. I appreciate that. Same sent back to you, brother. Ohio, I was speaking of tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow night is going to start at 10 p.m. in Ohio, Eastern time. If you're in the Pacific, that's 7. But I'm about to get about this hallway for somebody else come. I think it's getting later in the day. And no, 9:12 right now in Ohio. Yeah. I appreciate the support, y'all. Continue to be great. Stay motivated. To the next one. Peace. I can get up out of here. All right, y'all.